Now, vehicles impoundments will continue in the city of Cape Town under the National Land Transport Act. Now, this is according to the city's Mayor Geordin Hill-Lewis. Now, the city of Cape Town and the South African National Taxi Council, they reached an agreement yesterday to end the violent taxi strike, and Western Cape Premier Alan Winde and Cape Town Mayor Geordin Hill-Lewis briefed the media earlier on the end of the taxi strike. Our reporter Nobesuthu Hejana is on the scene and joins me now. Nobesuthu, first and foremost, SANTACO, they've called off the strike, although the city says it will continue to impound vehicles under the NLTA.
Certainly, so we do understand there was a meeting called by the city of Cape Town, the provincial government, along with SANTACO yesterday. Initially, SANTACO had said it declined the invitation, but later on changed to say that they will form part of that particular meeting. So in that meeting, SANTACO says they've agreed to go back to the roads based on three understandings that they had with the city of Cape Town and the provincial government, and that includes that the impoundments will continue when the driver is driving without a permit or a license and the vehicle does not have a license to operate at a certain route, and also when the vehicle is unroadworthy. And SANTACO saying that they have not yet made a decision on the ongoing court battle where they will be next year approaching the courts, or rather following up on their court case to challenge the city of Cape Town. But we do know that the interdict that they had claimed that they want to enforce or take against the city of Cape Town has now been put on hold. But let's take a listen to Mr. eNCA talking about their agreements with the city of Cape Town.
We are mindful of the fact that a lot of the things will be discussed in a task team, and we are hoping as SANTACO that those meetings will bear a fruitful exercise. We also want to thank our communities at large for the patience they have given. Yes, it was not nice even from us as SANTACO to see the chaos that was taking place out there, to see the suffering of the economy of the Western Cape, but we are hoping that this is a learning curve whereby we as SANTACO also encourage that discussions are the cornerstone in resolving the problems.
Well, Nobesuthu, both the city, provincial government and SANTACO, they have agreed again to continue with the provincial transport task team, and it appears that all parties are not backing down from their beliefs.
Certainly, we do understand that in the next coming 2 weeks, that task team that includes the City of Cape Town's Mobility Department as well as the Transport, or rather the Provincial Transport Department, together with SANTACO, will have those ongoing negotiations to see whether they'll still be able to work together. But we know that the city is saying that its mandate is to ensure that commuters as well as other road users are safe on the roads. Hence, they want to continue enforcing those city bylaws which are part of the National Land Transport Act. But let's take a listen to Mr. Geordin Hill talking about that task team.
All stakeholders were not invited, so that is not 100% true. The second part of it on the task team, and a week before that, in fact, I've got all the correspondence here, I begged you to come to the meetings. The Friday morning, SANTACO chose not to come to the meeting. The Monday when we met again, SANTACO didn't come to the meeting. So to say that it is not 100% the truth. The second part of it, your Bracken Gate permits that you've been waiting for 9 years or 8 years, we've managed to do that in under 4 months. Those vehicles can never be impounded because they're operating within the legal framework of the law. By your own admission, something that you've been working on for 9 years, we've managed to sort out in under 4 months. The matters that you and leadership and respective members would want the city not to do, it is not in the interest of commuters.
Impoundments will continue under the NLTA offences. No operating license, no driver's license, no PDP, no roadworthiness, no driving off route. Over the next 14 days, the task team, the taxi task team, will begin the difficult work. I'm sure Ricardo and Rob are looking forward to that. The difficult work of determining a list of so-called minor and major offences. Major offences will be focused on those things that impact on passenger safety. That is our number one priority at all times, is keeping commuters in our city, the passengers of taxis and other road users, safe. So things which fundamentally threaten passenger safety will remain as major offences, and other minor offences will not be impoundable. And that is the guidance that we will produce in a document over the next 14 days in the taxi task team. And we've said that the Santaco, if they have what they believe impoundments for minor offences, they can bring us those notices and we will work through them together.
Thank you so much. Our eNCA reporter Nobesuthu Hejana in Cape Town, just giving us an update on that story. Of course, now we know that after 8 days of this taxi strike or stay away, it is officially over. And we heard that the Cape Town Mayor Geordin Hill-Lewis saying that, vehicles impoundments will continue in the city of Cape Town under the National Land Transport Act. But for now, there is peace in the mother city.